no, nothing. I mean, no, there's no change. See, she dropped her bag when she collapsed. Oh, I see. Actually, I'm taking Benny over there at lunchtime, so, maybe there'll be some more news. You'll be able to cope, won't you, if I'm not back till 3?
Yeah, of course. As long as I don't have too much to do for Debbie Lancaster. I mean, Diane would have typed up her own menus and roses, but, well, Miss Lancaster wouldn't do that.
Morning. Could you get these run off for me? 11 o'clock, please. I'm a bit of a rush over there. It's only the menus. I'll have some letters and so on for you after lunch.
Well, I'll do what I can. I don't know what Mrs. Chance wants me to do first thing.
Oh, thank you. I'll come back later on if you can't manage them.
Smashing.
Jill, do you happen to know where Charles Mycroft is? It's just that I need to talk to him about this St. George's Day massacre.
Oh, the dinner? Well, no, I haven't seen him. But then I've only just come in myself.
Oh, well, don't bother yourself. I'll find him. How's Mrs. Hunter on the mend?
Oh, is it 9 o'clock yet?
Must be. Mr. Darby said I was late.
Great. Is he one of those moods, is he?
Oh, do you want to see my get well card?
Get well card? I didn't know there was anything the matter with you.
Oh, no. It's Miss Diane.
Yes, I know. Yes, I'd love to have a look.
See, I did write on it.
Oh, yes, I see.
Get well soon. Love, Benny. Kiss, kiss.
Well, that's very good.
Caught you.
Well, I was just going, Mr. Darby.
Oh, not you. You can run along. You!
Sorry.
How can I help you?
It's a St. George's Day dinner. I want to sort out the menu. We don't want Paul giving everyone minced cabbage for the
No need to worry. I've got it all worked out.
Oh, have you?
Salmon from the River Wye.
What?
Beef Wellington. Something for them to get their teeth into.
Prawn cocktail, 3 slices of roast beef with horseradish.
Prawn cocktail.
Britain's favourite starter.
Yes, I know. But I thought this was a celebration of old England before we had cocktail sauce.
Charles.
Yes?
People feel happy and secure when they see prawn cocktail on the menu. They relax. They know they're going to get a nice, safe meal.
I can't see Shakespeare tucking into prawn cocktails. I'll have a word with Chef.
Give me strength.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
That's nice, isn't it? I'm a customer.
You're not moving out of Bellevue. Look, if you don't want to marry Mrs. Meacher, I think you should tell her.
Don't say things like that. You know I'm going through with it.
Yeah, well, I just hope you don't run off the day before.
Listen, is Mrs. Chance in?
Jill?
Yeah.
Well, she's tied up at the moment. Come on, Sid. What do you want to see her for?
So nobody has heard anything else?
Not so far as I know.
Tommy must have some plan, you know. He's not going to wave Nicola goodbye just like that without having somebody to replace her.
Does he need to replace her at all?
You really like that chair, don't you?
We're not going to fall out over it, are we? Anyway, we're in his hands.
And then he just pops off to venture out. It's no way that I would run a business.
I think he's been planning to go for some time.
What do you think of Madame Debbie?
Lively?
I think she's a bossy bird. Oh, by the way, have we any idea how long Diane's going to be off sick?
No.
Or she's not any worse?
She's not any better.
Jill, worrying about it is not going to do any good at all.
I can't stop worrying about her. Thinking about her, lying there. Hello? Who? Oh, and what do you want? Do you want me for anything?
How about lunch in the restaurant?
No, I promised to take Benny over to the hospital. Can you send him in?
Well, let me know if you hear anything.
Well, what sort of thing?
Any sort of thing.
Come in, Sid.
Hi. Oh, Miss Chance, I thought I'd better have a word with you. Normally I'd speak to Diane about it, but she's in hospital, so I thought I'd see you.
About what?
You know Mrs. Meacher and I are going to get married.
Oh, yes, of course, I've heard. Congratulations.
Okay. And I thought what a pleasure it would be if you had a day free, that is, to have the reception here at Crossroads.
Oh, Sid. Oh, dear, let's have a look. Now, what's the date?
20th, June 20th. It's a Saturday.
Oh, it would be.
How are you looking? Any chance?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say anything just in case, I had to disappoint her, but I know she'd like to come back here afterwards.
Yes, I think you're in luck. But you did want a lunchtime, do?
Oh, yeah. Well, it comes straight from the church, about 1 o'clock sharpish, Nothing special, nothing fancy, just a little buffet, some sausage rolls and that, and chips and sausages and that, you know.
Well, we have several different sorts of...
Cheese and things on the sticks.
Yeah,
Like
well,
that.
it just depends how many people are coming and, how much you want to spend.
Anne-Marie was saying you got a new lady looking after the catering now.
Oh, yes, Mr. Lancaster's daughter, but she's only just started. I can look after you. Oh, perhaps you and Ivy could come up one day next week and see what's on offer.
Yeah, there'll be about 50 altogether.
Actually, I think maybe I'll get Charlie Mycroft to see you. Should know how the restaurant works by now.
I will be thrilled.
This all the bump about the honeymoon, then?
No, just a few brochures from Swinford Hall about the wedding receptions they do there.
Yeah, that's pushing the boat out, isn't it? I know what that sort of place is like. Go there for dinner, it's 50 quid.
Is it? Oh. Hey, listen to this. The great hall at Swinford has echoed to the rumbustious laughter of Edward VII. Which one was Edward VII?
I'm not sure. So how much would a reception cost there, then?
Listen, through the massive portals of the west entrance, the Duke of Leicester led his blushing 14-year-old bride, Isabella, in the year 1742.
How much did they have to pay?
Oh, Roy, it's not as if I get married every week, and I don't see why I shouldn't have something special. I mean, look at the hall where you have your buffet. That would be something to remember, wouldn't it? Hey, and they do a photographer as well, where you could keep all your pictures in one of those white leather books.
Looks like something out of a Dracula film.
Oh, of course it doesn't. The grounds are lovely. Supposing by a miracle it isn't raining.
Well, if that's what you want, you have it. What does Sid think?
Oh, I haven't said anything to him. There's no point, really. He doesn't think about these things.
Oh?
He came with me last week to the church to see the vicar, but he'd never have thought of that for himself.
You surprised me.
If only he'd do one thing off his own back for this wedding. But he won't.
Julia, do you think you could put a little bit of these for me?
Mrs. Chance said I could be ready in plenty of time.
I thought you weren't going till 1.
I'm not to keep her waiting.
Yes, but it's only 12:30.
Yeah.
Ah, Miss Lancaster.
Mr. Chance.
I was wondering if perhaps we could have lunch together, discuss the way things are going here.
Oh, things are much too hectic for lunch. Unless you mean a cheese roll and a cup of coffee.
A drink, perhaps?
No, really, not today. Sweet of you to ask.
No more than 10 minutes, please. She's still not very well.
Have you any idea when she's going to have this operation?
We just have to wait for her to get a little bit stronger.
Is there any sign of improvement today?
No, she's just the same. These things can take time, you know. Everybody's different.
Yes, of course, thank you.
Remember, 10 minutes at the most.
Speak to her.
Yes, not loudly.
I brought you a card.
Hello, Di. How are you? Hello, Jill. Hello, Benny.
Look, I brought you a card.
What? He's brought you a card. Oh. Are you being good?
Oh, yeah. You feeling better?
Oh, yeah. I feel much better.
What would you like to do now?
Could you go and take Mrs. Blake up to physio on the 3rd floor, please?
Yes, right, okay.
Sister.
Ah, how did you think she was?
Well, very drowsy.
That's quite normal. Did she talk to you?
Yes, but it wasn't such an effort.
It is an effort. That's why I said only 10 minutes.
Oh, we weren't too long, were we?
No, I'd have sent someone to fetch you out. Don't worry about that.
Will I be able to come and see you in the morning?
Ring up and to check. It should be all right, I hope.
When will the neurosurgeon be seeing her again?
In the morning. I've got your number, Mrs. Chance. I'll let you know as soon as he says she's ready to be moved. I'm on duty the rest of the week, so I'll see you again.
Yes, of course, thanks. Benny!
What did the nurse say?
Oh, yes, she says Diane's going to be all right and we're not to worry. Come on, let's get back to Crossroads.
She liked my car, didn't she?
Yes, of course she did.
She did smile when she saw me, didn't she?
Yes. She knows who everyone is.
When can we come see her again?
Oh, I'll have to see Benny. The nurse says she's got to be kept quiet.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring her some flowers.
Oh, you don't know where the key is, do you?
I think Mrs. Chance has got it. But she's not in just now.
Well, where is she?
Gone to the hospital to see Diane. Whose number was it you were wanting anyway?
The wine merchants. We're nearly out of that £7 a bottle Italian wine.
Well, we can probably let you have a few bottles from the bar.
Oh, that's a brilliant way to go about and get everything muddled up.
Well, all our wines come from Tully's. I think I've got the number here somewhere.
What does she want it locked for anyway? She can't have the crown jewels in there.
I didn't know it was locked. Better ask Mrs. Chance about that.
Is Jill not back?
No.
Oh, doesn't matter. How's the restaurant?
You don't know where the key is, do you? I only want the address book.
The key. Isn't the address book here?
It's locked. That's why I want the key.
Yes, but sometimes there's a knack to these things.
It's a bit stupid, isn't it? She might have got run over by a bus.
Look, if it's just the address book you're after, it's probably in the other office. Shall we have a look?
I suppose so.
Hang on, I'm sure I've got it.
Right, now it could be anywhere. Jill is a dear soul, but she does get a little bit scatty. So you've been in this business for a few years then?
Yes, catering college then, in at the deep end.
Splendid. That's the way it is. How do you find Crossroads?
Oh, it's early days. Hardly know my way around the place. Is that it?
No, that's Jill's. Staying here for a few weeks then?
Oh, I've no idea.
Would your sister be joining us?
Lisa? Whatever gave you that idea?
Well, Crossroads has sort of turned into more of a family concern again now.
Lisa at Crossroads. You don't know her very well, do you?
I don't know her at all. But your father showed me a photograph of her.
Oh, did he?
Very lovely. I remember remarking to him I was amazed how an old bulldog chops like him had two such lovely daughters.
You said what?
You don't think he minded, do you?
So, she's had another go at you. See, the old battle axe. Shh. She's in the office. What's it this time? The trouble is, she doesn't understand the first thing about St. George's Day. It doesn't mean anything to her. She can't see what's odd about having Norwegian prawns on the menu. I might have to have a word with Tommy. Why are you going to do that when he's in Fingarola? He'll be coming back. Well, you can't wait till then to order the food. You'll just have to resign yourself to it. You do get prawns in England, after all. Where? Dublin Bay? You're as bad as she is.
Hello, you two.
Hi.
Any crises?
No, not that I know of. Oh, how's Diane?
Well, she's doing very nicely. I better get back to work then.
She said hello, Benny.
It all needs modernising, he says.
Does he?
As if we hadn't spent enough on buying it in the first place. £1 million doesn't grow on trees. You have to sell a lot of rump steak to make £500,000.
When he says modern... Ah, there you are. We thought they'd taken you in as well.
Oh, I did a bit of shopping while I was there. Actually, I hadn't realised it was so late, and I told Emily she could go at 4.
Oh, I've got some letters and cheques to go out.
Oh, surely they can wait.
It's up to you.
Did you want me for anything?
Debbie wants to know where the office address book was. Have you any idea?
Yes, it's, there. Can I have it back there when you're finished with it?
Fine, thanks. I'll see what Anne-Marie can get done before 4 o'clock.
Strange girl, that one. I can't get anything out of her.
Aren't you going to ask?
Sorry, ask you what?
I've been to see Diane. Aren't you going to ask how she is?
How is she?
She's pretty awful.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Robert Redford.
Right first time. Well, what are you doing, kid?
Making a list. Don't tell me you want to see it.
Well, naturally I want to see it. Oh, flipping heck, you're not going to invite her, are you?
No, I'm not going to let you look at it if you're going to criticise everybody I've asked.
Yeah, but the Greenfields, all we get all that is ballroom dancing.
Whippets. It's the Parkers who've gone about ballroom dancing.
Oh, well.
And by do you like?
Thank you, I intend to. And what are you looking so smug about, anyway?
What I would like to know is where you're going to seat all these people you're going to have at the reception, eh?
Well, see, I thought...
You know what I did this morning?
What?
Because you've got to get in quick. No good leaving it hanging about. I mean, they all get booked up years ahead. I said she's not going to believe this.
What won't I believe?
That I went to see Mrs. Chance down at the Crossroads Motel. I'm surprised you hadn't thought of that before.
Sidney, could you do me a favour and just tell me straight out?
I've booked the reception. It's not a bad place, is it? You know, I mean, it's not too pricey and the food's quite good, you know. What do you think?
And you did that? All by yourself?
Yeah, it came to me last night, so first thing this morning I got up and went straight down there. And the lady said it was lucky I did because I nearly didn't get in.
Well, that was thoughtful.
I said to Mrs. Chance, I can't wait to see her face. That's what I said. So, you want to get a cup of tea for all my effort?
I see you thinking of that. I'd never have guessed it. Never.
Of course, Benny will show you where. Benny. Yeah, would you show Mr. and Mrs. Lane and their luggage to Chalet 14? Thank you. Here's a Peter. Thank you. See you later. Bye.
Why is Benny still here?
Well, it's Derby's afternoon off.
Oh.
What does St. George mean to you?
Dragons?
What else?
Oh, I don't know. I thought he didn't exist. I thought they decided to abolish him.
God for Harry, England and St. George.
Yes, I know we're having a St. George's Day dinner here, but I thought you were taking full responsibility for the planning.
Ah, well, the trouble is we're having problems.
Oh.
Hello, Crossroads Motel. Can I help you? Yes, hold on. Sister Anderson from the hospital.
Hello? When? Can I come over now? Oh, I see. Well, when shall I ring you again? Oh. Is there anything you can do? Right, well, I should be going home now, and I'll ring you as soon as I get home. Right, yeah, thank you for ringing, by the way. Goodbye.
What did she say?
Where's Adam? Can you find Adam for me?
I think he's in the leisure centre. What's happened?
She's unconscious. They've moved her back into intensive care.
Oh, no.
She's had another hemorrhage.